So we're installing the batteries today behind us there. We were supposed to get concrete today, but the concrete guys didn't show up. They canceled, and that's pretty typical here in Phoenix. We got such a high demand for concrete. These guys are all working on getting the batteries all installed. I'll turn around and take some pictures of that. So that's what the inside of a Tesla Powerwall looks like.
Yeah. So it's cool that they integrated the inverter and the battery into one.
Yep, inverter and batteries all integrated. Pretty smart technology inside of that, huh?
Yeah, it helps quite a bit.
You guys haven't pulled the wires from over there, or you did. Looks like you guys have the wires pulled.
We got the wire pulled ready.
Oh, okay, you're ready to pull it. You got the tape in there.
Yeah, and then we'll get that through too.
Nice. And you'll see that they put the insulation behind there, so that when we insulate and stucco the building, it'll already have the insulation in place. So that looks beautiful. So that little collar goes on there.
Yep. And I did a continuity test front to back and make sure that there's no grounds in the collar.
Got it?
Nothing's broke since it's not under our control.
Yep. So that just goes between the collar goes on with the meter.
Yep.
And that's the brand new latest meter.
Yes.
What does it do differently from what I had?
This one is completely programmable and it can be bi-directional. The other one was only unidirectional, and it could only be programmed to, basically it could only be programmed to like a residential rate.
Yep.
This can be programmed to commercial, residential.
Oh, so that's like a super meter, right?
It's a one size fits all.
One size fits all. That's cool.
Yep.
But the bi-directional is the key piece.
The bi-directional, yeah. The received, so we get delivered and received reads with us. And the received reads are what you're putting back in. And that meter that I pulled out can't be programmed. We'd have to take it back and send it to the manufacturer to get programmed to be backwards.
Okay. Gotcha.
This one, we can do this, so we can do that over the air.
That's the cool part.
Yeah.
I remember when you guys put the electronic ones in a long time ago,
right.
So you guys didn't have to read meters
right.
physically every time.
Right.
That was a game changer alone, huh?
And we get a lot of information. Like if you go online and look at your account and look at your usage,
yep.
Even though it's yesterday's, it's 24 hours behind.
Yeah.
That's where we're getting all of our information is from that.
From that reader. What's the open socket down below?
So this is going to be your production meter.
Production meter.
So basically, your system is fed out of your load panel, and you have your looking at it. Let's see. Trying to figure out how this is all ran here. These is going to be a utility disconnect, and without the labeling and without actually looking at your drawings.
And then one of them's a homeowner disconnect, is the way they described it.
It's a distributive energy resource disconnect.
Yep.
So we require a disconnect on both sides since there's a source on both sides.
Got it.
So your utility disconnect would basically isolate. It's our visual open and isolation point for our crews if they got to work on our primary system.
Big red switch.
Right. So they isolate and then they can go work on the primary switch or whatever. That's the visual open that adheres to our lockout tagouts. The disconnects on both sides are for the metermen. They're under my control if I got to work on the production meter because you have batteries.
Yes.
There's a source.
Always power coming in. Yeah.
So I can isolate and have a visual open and under my control, and then I can work on the meter and do whatever I need to do.
Gotcha.
So it's just the required equipment for us.
Yep.
To adhere to our regulations and
yep.
our standards.
Yep.
So.
And so they're going to put that production meter in. Icon Solar does that part of it.
What Icon's got to do, they're going to come and they're going to hook this this communication wire up, which goes back to your Powerwall 3.
Yeah.
Or wherever your batteries are.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a Powerwall 3 system.
Yes,
You got a
it
collar.
is. It is.
So that's the communication wire back to your Powerwall, and then on the top, inside on that circuit board, is basically like a little CT, and that's what gives the information.
Yeah. In fact, Tony, the guy working here, he pointed that out to me. Cool.
Good.
Very cool. Okay, so we run into a little bit of an issue here, and that is that the APS guy basically was great sharing information with me, and he said that basically the box cannot be over a gas pipe. This is my gas meter and my gas pipe, and it can't be over that. So it basically needs to be about where this seam is, and he said that would be acceptable. So we talked about the way to maybe fix it, and it would be a narrower cabinet would probably be what we need to just put in there. There's a lot of space inside of this box, so they just need to put a narrower in there. So hopefully that's what will get done. So they finished up for the day. I just walked through and showed you guys where the APS guy said that the disconnect switch needs to be moved. So, but today they got a lot of good work done on getting the Tesla Powerwalls installed. So I'll take a closer look at those. These guys do really good work. You can see the foam board that they installed that is behind all of the conduit and the panels. They did a really good job on that. So later on when I stucco, it will have insulation behind it. That'll make a huge difference from an energy efficiency perspective. And we got the Tesla Powerwalls installed, 2 of them. It looked beautiful. And later on, we could always add more panels in here just in series if I ever needed to. I'm not sure that I will ever have to do that, but that's always possible in the future. This is again the piece of equipment that they're going to pull the wires to, and then it feeds the solar panels, which then go out to, or feeds the batteries that then goes out to the solar panels. So tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, they're going to be here to pour the footings for the racking. I'm not sure what else they're going to work on except for maybe fixing that other box by the gas line, but they'll probably have time tomorrow to work on that, because these things are going to take 24 hours for them to set before they start installing the framing and the panels. So looking good so far. Oh, one other thing I wanted to point out was that the Powerwalls came in these black boxes from Tesla. And what they're going to do is they send those back to Tesla so Tesla can reuse them for Powerwalls, other Powerwalls when they ship them. So I'm glad to hear those are all recyclable. Makes total sense that they would be.